What's up, y'all? What's up? So I wanted to come to y'all today with another video about what happened to me on the 19th, November 19th. I had my first scare in a long time. Like, no, this is actually my second one, but this one was so much more like different and like so what happened was that day was going normal for me or whatever. And I was washing clothes, I had cooked, I had folded some clothes, cause I've been nesting real bad, like nesting like crazy. Yeah, just like doing house stuff, you know what I'm saying, like house chores or whatever. Nothing too big, nothing too heavy, nothing too strenuous. Just doing, your average house chores or whatever. And it was like after I took a shower. I took a bath. I took a nice little bath, me and my daughter. I had got her in the bed, got my son in the bed or whatever. And y'all, I was just getting out of the bathtub, finna put my clothes on, and my contractions started. My contractions started to become 2 minutes apart. So I'm like, okay, boom. Before I knew that they were 2 minutes apart, I knew that it was like really close and like really, really had me uncomfortable. It was hard for me to breathe. I was starting to freak out a little bit. Every time I tried to stand up, I couldn't really stand up, which I knew something was wrong then. So, I get on the phone with my mom and I'm like, Mom, oh my God, I'm not feeling good. Just like on the phone trying to go through it or whatever, trying to hold them contractions down, breathe. And I just started feeling a whole bunch of more pains and stuff like that. And I was just like, Mom, I don't think something right. Like, I think something wrong. Like, it feel like something is wrong. And she was like, so what are you feeling? And I was like, Mom, I feel like my stomach is like really upset. And I feel like it's like the start of my period. Excuse me, I got a bump. That's the size of a Yorkie. But yeah, I was like, these cramps is like really, really hurting me. And, they feel really like intense. And, I just wasn't feeling good like at all. It was bad. Sorry, I'm trying to adjust my lighting right there. But I was just like telling Mom, like, I wasn't feeling good. It was painful, which it really was. Like, I knew it was a big problem when I couldn't put my clothes on. Like, I was like naked. Yeah, I was naked. And so okay, so boom. So I'm on the phone with my mom's whatever. And I tell my mom how I feel. And my mom is like, okay, so just try to chill, just try to calm down. You doing good. But, you need to breathe. Because I don't care what nobody say. When you about to go into labor, you forget how to breathe. And I didn't take Lamaze. So people, if you have the opportunity to take Lamaze classes, you should probably take Lamaze classes. It's classes to help you learn how to breathe during contractions. Because, baby, if you have Medicaid might pay for it. If you don't have insurance, the classes do cost. But anyway it goes, the Lamaze classes are something that I think will be beneficial. Because of COVID, I didn't see many people doing, gathering groups like that. So I didn't get a chance to take it with this pregnancy, even if I wanted to. But yeah, so I was hurting so bad, kind of forgetting how to breathe or whatever. And my mom was like, you gonna have to go to the hospital. And I was like, Mom, I know, I'm trying to hold the pains down. You know what I'm saying? Like, trying to be a big girl, because it's my third child. So, ain't no point to freak out and stuff and be super dramatic, because, this is my third rodeo. Y'all, them cramps was whooping my butt, okay? Like, big boy cramps. Like, yeah. So Boom, my mom gets on the phone with the ambulance because she called the 911 dispatchers or whatever, let them know what I was going through or whatever. Letting them know that her daughter was starting to go into labor and stuff like that. The lady asked me about my medical history, all that stuff. You know how they do when they trying to get your stuff before they send somebody out or in the midst of. Okay, so boom. We on the phone. The lady asked me all them questions. I'm answering them to the best that I can. My mom's answering them to the best that she can, because naturally it's my business. You know what I'm saying? Like it's my information. So my mom may not know everything in depth about my medical stuff because I am an adult. So you know what I'm saying? She don't have to go to appointments with me. So, you know, I'm letting my mom and the lady know all the questions that I can answer or whatever. And y'all, when I say the cramps started getting so bad, I started powwow crying. I was crying, humming, rocking, doing the most. I wasn't being like dumb dramatic, but I was definitely like letting my mom know I'm in pain, letting the people know I'm in pain. Shoot, the pain was letting me know we in pain. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it was really intense, like really, really, really intense. So boom, so my mom was on the phone with the people and they like, okay, mom, so you're gonna have to deliver a baby. Deliver a baby. That what goes through my mind while having a contraction. I'm like, deliver a baby. My mama like, oh shit, deliver a baby. Yeah, the lady like grab some towels and get a safety pin. I meant to say a paper clip, not a safety pin, but a paper clip. Safety pin. We know what the towels could be for, but what the safety pin for? The lady was like, so you could clamp the umbilical cord. I'm like, oh Lord. At this time, I'm like, what, 31 weeks? Yeah, I'm 31 weeks and like maybe like 5 or 6 days. Yeah, probably something like that. And I was scared. I was scared because for one, I just went to one of my appointments maybe like 2 weeks prior to this day, and they told me my baby was only 2 pounds. So I'm like, 2 pounds? That's automatically NICU base. So I'm like, no, we got to keep her in there longer. So that stressed me out while, you know, trying to have my contractions. Because now I'm thinking about the fact that I'm going to have her early. My contractions hitting every 2 minutes. She going to be little. Like, so little, I probably can't touch her little. So that, it was just a lot of stuff that was going through my mind that like really, really, really scared me. And I was just praying for the best because I don't need to have her just yet. Like, I want her to stay in a little bit longer. Yes, I'm tired. My body is hurting. But as a mother, I know the importance of her being in my womb a little bit longer than the pains that I'm feeling. Like, the pains I'm feeling is what comes with being pregnant. That's what happens when you have a baby. When you decide to, you know, become a woman. Like, that's what happens. So, oh well. But yeah, it's okay. Boom. So back to the story, whatever. So she was like, that I'm gonna need you to get towels and clamps. So my mom is rushing, like, Mina, where's the towels? Cause you know I got my own place. So I'm like, Mom, they're in the kitchen. You know, they're in the kitchen, Mom, inside the hall. You know what I'm saying? Inside the hall closet. I was just saying anything, but she knew where to go. And she grabbed like 4 or 5 towels and started putting them under me. Mind you, I already told y'all that I just got out the bathtub from taking a nice, relaxing, hot bath. And so I was already naked. I had some panties on. But I didn't have no top on because I was trying to get myself together to put on a bra. Well, to put on the shirt because I don't really like bras while I'm pregnant. Like, these things be hurting. So, you know, and I'm in the house, so I'm chilling and I'm finna go to sleep. But yeah, the ambulance people came in. I was butt naked, y'all. They was like, take her clothes off. Take her clothes off. I'm like, take her clothes off. They trying to take my clothes off while I'm having contractions. I'm like, you know, looking a mess. Y'all, my hair wasn't done. Okay? My hair was not done. And it was at night. And I'm 14 natural. So you know how that can look when your whole day done went past because you done did your hair earlier. You done took a hot shower. Girl, my edges was all, okay, ponytail in the back was all done for. Okay, like it was all done for. It was a mess by this time. Seriously. So I'm like, look, the first thing when they started saying, you know, take clothes off, cause my mom and my sister, they came running to my apartment. So I'm like, give me a bonnet, y'all, give me a bonnet. Cause I already know at this point they finna take me out on a stretcher. So I'm like, give me a bonnet, y'all, give me a bonnet. I need a bonnet, my hair. And I'm having contractions. But I ain't forget about that head though. Okay. You ain't gonna forget about that head though. At least cover it. If my hair ain't gonna be done, at least cover it. So I got my little bonnet or whatever. And they telling me, okay, so we finna get ready to put you. I stay on the second floor. So they was telling me that they finna get ready to put me inside of a chair. And, okay, hold on. Let me rewind a little bit. Before the chair, I'm still laying on the bed. And while laying on the bed, they talking to me. You know, now the ambulance is here talking to me, getting all my information, timing my contractions. I guess they wanted to time my contractions before they took me out too, so that they could at least have like a start record on like how far my contractions are apart. Because he asked me how far my contractions are. And I'm gonna be honest, y'all, I've never been good with timing my contractions. Like, I don't know. Because for one, my pregnancy with my son, I had him at 38 weeks. So, yeah, I had him at 38 weeks. His original due date was May 25th. I had him May 20th. So, whatever. 5 days early is when I had my son. And I think May 25th was my 40-week mark. So, I had him at 39 weeks. Yeah. And my daughter, I got induced with her at 37 weeks and 4 days. So, like, I don't know how to time contractions at all. So with that being said, he was like, how far along are your contractions? I was like, I don't know. I don't know how to time them. I was just like, here go another one. It hurts. So he started my contraction time and then. So as we started our contraction times, he see that my contractions are hitting. In the house, my contractions was hitting every 1 minute. Like, they was all a minute apart. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, at that point in time, he was like, oh, yeah, we got to hurry up and go. Her water has now broke. You know, they calling me in. They calling my information in on the radio or whatever. They telling the doctors or, you know, like, yeah, they telling my doctor because they got a hold of the hospital fast because I'm a high-risk pregnancy and I'm not supposed to be going into labor right now. So they got a hold of who they need to get a hold of fast, like fast. I was so amazed, honestly. And I was so happy and blessed at the same time. They moved fast for me. So I stay in High Point, and they rushed me to Winston. But, you know, before getting inside the truck, he was telling me, like, okay, so we finna get ready to put you inside this little chair that I guess in the, you know, like the wheels come out and it ends up into like a little bed chair. And he was telling me, like, whenever you get in this chair, put your hands in front of you or grab your stomach. Do not jump forward. Because if you jump forward, you can fall. Because it'll jolt all of us. So I'm like, oh, my God. For one, y'all, I have, like, anxiety. So, like, that's a big thing for me to be able to, like, trust somebody to, like, take me down some stairs. So the whole time I'm in a chair and having contractions, I'm like, please don't drop me. Please don't drop me. They're like, we're not going to drop you. Like, we have never dropped nobody before. I promise you, we're not going to drop you. Trust me, we're not dropping you. If somebody else falls, we're not dropping you. So I'm like, okay, please don't. Having contractions, trying to trust these people that I don't know, and terrified to go down some stairs without me walking. Naturally, that's anybody, I believe. But, yeah. So that's what happened or whatever. So we ended up going down the stairs and I had jumped forward. And it was like, hold on. Because, you know, it's natural. Like, it's natural. The chair went forward. I went forward. And he was like, lean back. So I leaned back, whatever. They ended up taking me down the stairs. And then at the bottom of the stairs was my stretcher bed. They was like, sit right here. They put me on a stretcher. And they put me inside the ambulance. And we got to Winston, like, fast. I don't think they had the sirens on, but I think they had their lights on. Because I didn't hear the sirens inside the vehicle, but they definitely got me to Winston fast. Like, Winston is typically like maybe like 20 minutes to 25 minutes away, depending on how you drive. We got to Winston, obviously, because we're in the ambulance, even faster. And I want to say we got to Winston maybe like in 10 minutes. That was fast. 10 minutes to 11 minutes. Fast. So, boom. While we inside of the ambulance, he timed my contractions, and they every 2 minutes. So he started giving me oxygen because I needed oxygen at this point. Like, I don't know. My face started to become jittery. My contractions was hitting every 2 minutes. Them contractions hurt so bad. So pretty much, my daughter gave me a real quick insider on how it's going to be to have another baby again. You know what I'm saying? Because, I mean, like, when you having a child, you're like, yeah, it hurt, it's painful, and you going through all the emotions or whatever. But, you know what I'm saying, after you had that baby, you sometimes forget about the pain because the joy is right there in front of you. So, you know, boom. My daughter reminded me real quick, this is what you finna go through in the next 4 weeks, mommy. So get ready. And it's gonna be a little worse. Because when you get induced, it is a little worse. Because they are making you go into labor. What is it? Okay. But yeah, so that's what happened, whatever. I ended up getting to the hospital. They end up, you know, rushing me to inside the hospital, whatever. I was so scared. The ambulance guy, my child's father was at work, so he wasn't with me at the time of that happening, but he ended up, you know, coming to the hospital, and he was right there beside me. My baby was right there beside me. He was so nervous. He was like, he said, we finna have our baby. I was like, I hope not. They trying to stop it, because they had to stop my labor. With my other daughter, they had to stop me from going into labor 3 times. With this pregnancy, this is my second time they having to stop me from going into labor. So obviously, I'm a person that goes into labor easy and fast and early. So yeah. But he ended up coming and was being so supportive. They ended up stopping my labor. I'm still pregnant. Blessing, because she needs to stay in there a little bit longer. She's 4 pounds today. So with that being said, like, God knew what he was doing. And I'm just blessed for it all, because I was so nervous. And I was scared, terrified. But God was right there with us. And the ambulance guy, Rick, that's his name. His name is Rick. He was so sweet to me, so sweet. He was right there beside me, holding my hand while I went through them contractions. You know, just being very supportive, like, and he was Caucasian. He was very supportive. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was right there. Not all people be supportive. They put you on their thing, do their job, and go about their way. No, that man was trying to give me comfort. He was letting me know, like, you know, if my bad, a call came through, but it was like, if they give you medicine to pretty much like know that you're about to go into labor, when they start giving you medicine and anesthesia, I think, or I don't know, something, because he was talking about different things that could happen, because he was telling about his own personal experience in the midst of trying to get to the hospital, I guess just to calm me down and like to take my mind off the pain and stuff. He was telling me about him and his wife, how they had their baby at 24 weeks, and their baby was a little baby, but she's 4 years old now, and she's a healthy baby. So, you know, he was just really just trying to give me comfort, which I had adored at that time, because I was like, it was so much on my mind. The fact that I'm finna have this baby, possibly. I'm going in early. My contractions are hitting 2 minutes apart. That's painful. My child's father wasn't there at the moment, but he got there as soon as he found out. Like, my family reached out to him, because I wasn't able to really call nobody, because I'm going through contractions. I'm going through labor, dry labor. And because my water did not break and my service wasn't open, but the contractions was every 2 minutes. And my family got in contact with him fast. He got in contact with me. Everybody was just on point for me, like, and I love it, because I definitely did need that support. Like, it happened so fast. My mom gathered my kids right up. My son was already asleep. He slept through the whole thing. My daughter, she was watching Cocomelon, and Cocomelon had her attention a little bit until the ambulance guys came in. And she kind of, my baby don't play that other men stuff. Like, she really only used to one guy, and that's my child's father, which is she looks at him like daddy, because he been there forever. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she don't play that. She don't play that other men thing. So she was trying to get up out the way. She ain't playing no games. She was getting up out the way because the guys was coming in. She was following my mom. She ain't want nobody but my mama at that time. She didn't want her auntie. She didn't want nobody but my mom because she knew something was wrong with me. So she wasn't even grabbing for me. She did really good. I'm really, really, really proud of Jamina. Like, Jamina did great, which showed me how she'll be when I go into labor with this baby. It shows me how much of a big girl my baby is, like, honestly. So I'm proud of how everything just went, how she's still in there, how my family was supportive. My child's father was fast, accurate, on time. I was happy. And I'm even happier to still have her in there baking, looking like me. But yeah, that's how my experience went. Like, that's what happened to me last Friday. Yeah, and it was scary. So hopefully that don't happen again, because we got 4 more weeks to go. And yeah. But that was my little story or whatever. My little scare. I'm tired. Y'all comment, like, and subscribe. Share my video. Hit the bell notification so that you're notified whenever I do go live. Whenever I do post videos. Comment down below any other videos that you all might want to see me post, or content that y'all might be interested in. I am going to be working on doing some prank videos on my baby daddy, period. I'm going to be doing some videos on him. So give me some ideas in the comments on what kind of videos I should do, because I really want to prank his ass, because he think he ain't finna get pranked. Boy, bye. Because I play too much. So let's have fun while we doing it, because you finna get pranked. Yeah. So on my side, it's going to be Team Mimi. So yeah, Team Mimi. And on him, Team B. So let's see. Let's see who do what it do. Because it's going to be me that's going to do what it do. Because I don't know if he know how to prank. But yeah, he finna get on this with me. Yeah. Anyways, it was good speaking with y'all. Make sure you interact in the comment section. And once again, it's Tropical Twist Creations. Bye.